Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, today is Saturday, so that means it's European Town Day. So, here we are. Now I'm going to pull this in fairly big so everybody can see the details. Somebody asked me what it looked like up close because the picture was so horrible on the website. I got this from Ava, but I purchased a 14 count and sent it to her. She sent me her 11 count. So, yeah. This is 222 centimeters by 45 centimeters, so it's not so wide. But it has lots and lots and lots going on. And I'll try to get you in as close. Oh, that's as close as it'll go. But yeah, there is a lot of details. Now, I know you can buy these at Amazon, at some of the stores that I do reviews for. I'm not sure exactly which ones, and they call it something else. But, yeah. Lots going on there. But I thought I'd give you as good a look as I can get it up there. Now this part right here is not in the picture. You just get the picture here. That's part of the design. But yeah, look at all those buildings. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. So, we're over here in this little bunch. So what is everybody up to? Are y'all having a good weekend? I hope. Having a weekend. Once I get to the weekend, it's kind of like, oh darn. Then I'll have to go back to work in 2 days, see? So, yeah, I'm better on Thursdays and Fridays. It just seems like a long way till Monday. Yeah. Yesterday, I worked on my, take this off for right now and put it someplace where I can find it. Oh, yeah, let me do this. So sorry. My bad. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna get up as high as I can. And then do that. We'll see if that works out better. Yeah, I was working on Louisa Cullimore last night. Did a whole line. Went to go put the line in between. Nothing matched up, so I had to take out half that line. I'm telling you, because it's to the part where, okay, this line down here is no longer shown on the page that I'm actually working on, right? Yeah, so I have to keep referring. Well, evidently I didn't refer good enough because, yeah, it was all out of line and out of whoppy-jaw. That's what happens if I just stitch and stitch and stitch, and then I get tired and I still want to stitch and I mess it up. So I had to take all that out. I put it all back in, so I've about accomplished another line. Oh geez, I'm telling you, that thing is like 6 steps forward and 5 steps back. And it's not that complicated, you know? It's like, what the heck? Guess I'm just not paying attention. I'm not sure. And I found the other, well, not the other. I haven't found the other. It must be on the one I did last. I must have just folded up the canvas with that needle minder on it, but I haven't gotten back to that yet. Yeah. Nope. I'm telling you. Let's pull this over here. Oh, goodness. So, that was part of my day. Had to run to town and go to the dollar store and We're on a different color, Laura. Don't talk and try not to do this, right? Coffee. Yeah, we need more coffee. But, yeah. So, well, I'm trying to get some of this bottom stuff done. But, having a moment. What can I say? So, haven't been stitching on much more than Louisa Cullimore. And last night I had my thimble, and I was going to stitch, and then I started watching something, so I didn't, and I took it off, and then I couldn't find it. Oh my goodness. I looked everywhere. Yeah, it was on the floor. At my feet. There's like a foot space between where I sit and the little table that holds my monitor for my computer. Yeah. Another black hole of Calcutta. And no, I didn't get any sorting done. Just, I don't know. Not into it. Didn't get the card table out. Yeah, that didn't happen. Tried to take a nap yesterday and that wasn't happening, so yeah, we were just having a day. Somebody also asked if I could show about stitching in different directions. Now, I'm not real sure what that meant, so if you were the one that made that comment, could you please just comment below and let me know, and I'll be more than happy to show you, but I'm not real clear on what they meant. Now, I will say one thing. Okay, so I'm stitching this on the side, and I know that it has to go, you know, my first stitch has to go this way. That's just the way I stitch. But if I were going to flip it, you want to flip it totally upside down. Does that make any kind of sense? So you want it to be the complete opposite. You can't quarter turn it. I don't know. I just turn it and I know where I'm at. Does any of that make any kind of sense? I hope. But you do have to flip it. What is that? 365. So that it's totally upside down from what... Oh, there's too much thread there. I gotta turn that back. I can't see what I'm doing, and neither can you. Excuse me. Please. I didn't put any clips on this because its weight holds itself. So, I hope that makes a little bit of sense. And I know I stitch different than other people. Some people put the right leg first. I don't know if this is turning out. You know, I don't know. I mean, I know that all my stitches are going from this direction, but you know, first. I hope that makes some kind of crazy sense. But, I mean, I've pretty much conditioned myself that I can turn it in any direction and stitch. I just gotta remember which way the first one goes. You know, I have to look at the stitches surrounding it sometimes. But if you turn it 360 degrees, whatever it is, totally opposite, upside down, you can just keep stitching the way you've been stitching over here. Does any of that make sense? It won't have a problem. Sometimes I don't explain things well. So let's say I'm going to look at it just like this. This is the way it goes, right? Hang on. Back it out just so you can see me do this. So if I stitch, I just make sure that it's all going the same direction. Now I can't stitch, what is it? I can't stitch backwards. I can go from right to left and stitch just fine. But when I go like I am right now, it's difficult for me. So that's why I turn the whole thing on the side. Like, I know, am I making you dizzy yet? On this side, Dork, get over there. There's just so much. I can stitch up and down. And sometimes in big spaces for me, I notice it more in counted cross stitches. If I stitch all the way across, like if I had it turned around and I stitch across and back and across and back, it leaves kind of a line. But if I stitch on the side and go up and down in the little spaces, it doesn't leave that ridge. And I don't have too much of a problem. I haven't stitched a lot of big areas. So I just stitch in small areas. I don't go the full distance. Like, where am I? Let me get over there. Give me a second. Wow, this is... Okay, so I don't stitch all the way to here, and then all the way back, and then all the way, you know, like that. I will just stitch sections, and somebody, I cannot, for the life of me, said something about this. Perhaps it was like Brenda of Brenda and Lora. Now, mind you, they're doing counted. It said, like, you want to stitch, like, say, 4 by 4, or else you're going to get that line. So I would come up, say, 3 stitches. We're just doing 3 by 3 right now. So I would just do like a section, let's say it was 6 by 6, of 6 by 6, and then I would go on and do another section 6 by 6 or whatever. Hopefully that makes some kind of sense. I think it breaks up the stitching, and it doesn't leave those ribs. I hope that has answered. Sorry, I have to get you where you were. Your question. If not, you know, hey, ask again, maybe in a different way. You know, hopefully that's what you all were talking about. I can only imagine this thing once I get to the middle. It'll be so stiff and such a carpet here. Somebody said it'd be a complete blanket. Yeah, probably will be. I thought I was going to need my thimble today because, we practically got a hole again in my finger. Sometimes I just can do too much stitching. But I also know from experience that I can stitch faster without a thimble. But I use it only when I have completely destroyed my finger from pushing it in. But I wait until that point, because that's how I seem to roll. Oh, God dang it. Bring out just a bit. About to lose my scissors again. We'll put them over there. So, other than that, we're not doing too much today. I look forward to working on this weekend. So, see what I can get done of it. I seem to be obsessed with Louisa Cullimore this week. I'd like to knock off another whole page, but, at the rate we're going, it's not working so hot. What did I make yesterday? I made my green chili the other day, so today I got to put it in the freezer. Get those all put away. I had my eggs smothered in green chili for lunch on a tortilla with refried beans, kind of like huevos ranchadas. And then for dinner, I made myself a burrito with that taco meat I told you about. So taco meat's getting kind of low, so I'll have to make some more taco meat. Taco burrito meat. But that doesn't take too long. No mail yesterday. None. I don't know what they're doing, but I wish they'd get their act together. I swear. It's about to drive me over the edge. It's almost February, guys. Almost. I mean, seriously, what happened to January? Unbelievable. At the time I was going through January, it seemed like it was going really, really slow. But in retrospect, it kind of moved kind of fast. So, I don't know. And February's a short month. Where's those scissors again? Hang on. Got stuff everywhere. Cleaned off my table and I found 15 of those. That's a different color green. I don't know what that is. I'll have to match it up. I forgot what I said. Good Lord. Where did that dang needle go? Seriously? Some days, Laura. Oh, there it is. Whew. I'm telling you guys, we're not having a great day, but, as far as finding, losing, yeah. Put that right there. So, you got any grand plans for the weekend, anybody? Or are you just stitching or staying inside because the weather's horrible? Or if the weather's nice, are you going somewhere? Yeah, we haven't been somewhere in so long. I'm having withdrawals. But now it's the weekend and the kids are home, so Don't think we'll be going anywhere. At all. And it's usually busier in town on the weekend. People going skiing, going places, and yeah, they can have all that skiing. I'm just gonna stay home. I don't want to fall down. Seriously. I haven't worked too much on counted stamp cross stitch this weekend so far. Or, well, yesterday, I should say. Really feel like making some leaves. But I might go back to that little poppy one. It's not a 14 count, it's an 11 count. The poppy one I started a couple days ago. It's got some very nice leaves. So, I wanted to do leaves on that great big one, but yeah, they're very confetti heavy. That I worked on yesterday, the blooming flowers one. I got a little bit more done, like finished out that thread, but that was really all I worked on. I mostly sat there and vegged. I watched Bridgerton last night, part 1, and I started watching not part 2, like the second year one. I'm not as enamored as I was with the first one. I liked the first season. Did y'all like the first season better than the second season? I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know if it's going to be a third season. I got nothing. I don't know. So we'll see what is on for the rest of the weekend. I don't know if I'll watch the rest of Bridgerton or not. Just I get more stitching done if it's something I've seen 40 times. So I might just put on one of my other series that I watch. Missed the whole thing. There's so much thread here. It's kind of hard to stitch in between. I know, I'm not that person that can go square by square by square. No, I'm an all over the place girl. Yeah. Oh, let's work on the building. Oh, let's work on the trees. Yeah. I get distracted by lots of sparkly squirrels all the time. But I figured this was such an easy section to stitch. I wouldn't stop and start so much, you know. So, but Lovecraft forever, man, she's got us all. She's like she's like on the other end, but she's starting on her second whole section, and she's using a, what do you call it? Q-snap, which is fine. I just can't stitch in a dang Q-snap. I have to be able to maneuver the fabric in my hand. So, And reaching over a frame does not do it for my shoulder at all. So, yeah, I've never been a frame girl. I can work in a hoop. That's a whole different story, but no. I tried. I have three, not one, but three scroll frames in there that I don't even use. And thank goodness I didn't pay too much money for them. So, I think I bought them all on either Amazon or AliExpress, but it just did not work out for me. Not at all. And I don't stitch, put it down, pull it back up. No, can't do that either. Shoulder says, not happening, lady. So, that's when I got the lap stand for my counted cross stitch. So I don't know how much I'll get done today. We'll just have to see what happens here. I just love these silicone thimbles. They're wonderful. And second in line are these, and I can't remember who sent me these. Maybe Kanita? I'm not sure, but I like these too. These are nice, so whatever's made out of. This is kind of heavier than this one, but this one is the first one. And then I can't even use my, well, I'll show you an example. I can't even use those anymore. I tried that. No, not happening. These, never happening. No. So, yeah. I've had some of those I bought, or got some from somebody I reviewed, and I wanted to see how well they work, but they didn't work for me. Because I'd miss right over the whole thing. Maybe I'm not using it properly. I don't know. Yeah, miss right over the whole thing. Where'd it go? And still stab myself. Let me take this off a second. So, yeah, I'd still stab the top of my finger. I can't. I don't know. It's just too weird. So, yeah. We went back to this. It's much more comfortable. And I used that other type, that silver one. God, I used to do, what do you call it? My quilting with it. Used it all the time. So, yeah. These are wonderful. Thank you. I think it was Caroline that sent me these. Oh, they're lovely. So I haven't been to a dollar store. I haven't even been to Walmart in months. I think before Christmas. Yeah. It seems like months. Days, years. Oh, I went to the thrift store yesterday, and the door was open. I walked right in, and there were the girls standing there, and hi, how you doing? And I was going to go on. She goes, we're not open yet. I'm like, oh, really? Dang it. So, not until first part of February if they can get it all together. We'll see. They wanted to know if I wanted to volunteer, and I said no. My back won't take lifting boxes and putting shelving together. I'm just not your girl. So, yeah. Where is that? Let's put that down. Get rid of that thread. So we're making some kind of progress. Little by little by little. This is like a lifetime lollipop. It just keeps going and going and going. But those trees are starting to fill in. Got one more color right there. It's kind of a gray. So, yay. And this, that's going to take a hot moment to figure that out. So, where are we? So I just got that little part. Yes, and I saw some of this stuff yesterday. I haven't found mine. I don't know where mine is. Because it's still in the roll, you know, because I only took a bit of it off. I have no idea what I did with the rest. Because, you know, I mean, you got a fair amount, enough to do maybe 2, 3 shelves, depending how big your shelves were, of course. But yeah, I saw it and I didn't get it. Yeah. And I was really upset they didn't have any more of those Cadbury eggs. Because I guess, you know, we have to go through Valentine's Day first. But where I work, we have the Cadbury, you know, the cream eggs. And then we had the little bird eggs, you know, that are about this big, solid chocolate. Oh, I love them. So they only come in a packet of like 18 in a bag. But they didn't have much out for Easter stuff yet. Even at the grocery store. But I guess Easter is in April, so we're just kind of pushing a little bit ahead. But, yeah. Seriously? We're trying. Watched a little bit of YouTube yesterday. And people's things that they got. Jill, who is Jill Green on YouTube, she started a new one. It's a Halloween one. I really like her barn that she's working on. It's awesome. Somebody with more patience than me. But it'll be beautiful. I'm sure there's back stitching involved. I just can't get excited about back stitching. I don't know what it is. Oh my goodness. And someone... Oh, it was Lovecraft Forever this morning. Got one, and it's... We'll call it a Christmas scene. And, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think it's a 14 count. She likes 14 count. But, holy cow. The back stitching in that one. Yeah, no. It's beautiful, though. It's a little town scene, and there's all the French knots to be done for all the snow. I don't know if I had that one or not. Can't remember. I may have given it away in a giveaway. Come on. We're gonna get this done. Right up in here. So hopefully it won't be too busy at work. I don't think we have any, what do you call them, like holidays or anything coming up other than Valentine's Day, but nobody gets Valentine's Day off, please. So I have to go get my grandbaby some Valentine candy. I can remember when I was little, my grandfather used to get my sister and I these, they'd have little heart-shaped boxes of, we had it was Fannie Mae candy when I lived in Illinois, but I think they're the same as C's, S-E-E, apostrophe S. Yeah, so I don't know if that was made there in Springfield or not, but we'd get a box of chocolates from Grandpa. So Grandma's got to carry on the tradition. So, alright guys, I know, didn't look like we got much done, but we got that whole little section done. So I'll finish up that and finish the thread, but yeah. Alright guys, well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And when you hit the bell, make sure you have the little drop down and hit all videos. And that way you'll see each and every video that comes out of mine. Otherwise, it'll just randomly show you my videos. You know, like, not each time that I come out with one. So if you hit all videos, then it'll do that. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye bye. Keep stitching.